Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight some of the new PC Steam game releases. One of them I've been playing quite a lot of myself and enjoying it a lot. So we'll highlight some of the new releases. Let's get right into it. The game that I have played, thanks to Team Reptile for sending me a copy of Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. So this game got quite a bit of traction when it dropped. I think a lot of people were interested in checking it out. From what I'm seeing, generally speaking, the people that are getting pushed away from buying it is the price tag. $39.99 is quite hefty, and even playing the game, as much as I do like it, the $40 price tag is a little bit high. Like, that's inching close and close to the price of a full release game, especially you look at, a Green Man Gaming that's offering 20% off launch games. If you look at that, some of you guys are buying new releases for $48 to $50, so Bomb Rush is fairly close to that, and it's not at the caliber from a visual and budget standpoint of, let's say, some of the new releases. However, the heart and soul of this game, I think, is so strong. Like, this game knows what it is, and it is just such a fun time. I'm not going to say the gameplay is blow away with an incredible amount of depth, but just exploring the world, listening to the soundtrack, which, by the way, I'm not going to say every track in this game has hit home with me, but the soundtrack has a lot of life to it, a lot of pop, and I quite like that element, and I think if you did want a good soundtrack out of a game, Bomb Rush does a pretty damn good job. Right now, the game is sitting at an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam, 3,011 reviews, 98% positive. I think anybody that plays this game is gonna really like it. I was talking to a buddy of mine, he's super interested in this game, and he was also pushed away by the price point, comparing it to Jet Set Radio, and you can get Jet Set Radio very, very cheap, but I think if this game you're interested in it, you're gonna like it. The $40 price tag is what it is. If you have the disposable income, spend the money on it. Fanatical's got it for $36, and you get a free, overwhelmingly positive game. They're running that promotion, mentioned that in another video, but I'm quite liking the game. I think a lot of you guys are gonna like it as well. If the price is the deterring factor for you, add it to your wish list. It'll go on sale at some point, and if you can buy it at 20 bucks, I think it's just a bargain. I think 30 would have been that price point that a lot of people would have checked it out for, but I understand. 40 is quite hefty, so, that is definitely going to be the deal breaker for some people, but I'm having a tremendous time with it. I think the game is great, and I think if you are looking for something akin to Jet Set Radio, I mean, this is going to be something you really enjoy. The art style, maybe not for everyone, but I like the quirkiness to it, and it goes with the overall vibe of the game, so having a great time with it. Wanted to talk that first. Next up, we have HoloCure, Save the Fans. This is a free title. Play as your favorite VTubers from HoloLive. Fight, explore, and clear your way through armies of fans and save them from their mind control in this unofficial free fan game. Currently, the game has 9,710 reviews, 99% positive. A lot of people noting that they're surprised by the game being free. This is a free, unofficial fan game featuring the VTuber talents of HoloLive and its surrounding community, with gameplay heavily inspired by Vampire Survivors and Magical Survival. Obviously, Vampire Survivors is pretty huge these days. Collect powerful weapons and items and experiment with all kinds of character builds to create the ultimate character. Will you be able to save the endless waves of fans and reach the top of the rankings? The game is available right now, dropped on August 16th. Again, insanely positive reception, 99%, 9,700 reviews, and it's totally free. Throwback art style here as well, so check that out. A couple of other titles that are recent releases, not free. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This dropped on August 18th. Shocked by the reception that this game is getting. Really, really positive. Currently 3,961 reviews. Very positive reception with 84%. $40 title as well. Take on the role of one of the notorious Slaughter family or their victims in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a third-person asymmetrical horror experience based on the groundbreaking and iconic 1974 film. Experience the mad and macabre of yourself in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Obviously, a multiplayer-centric title, a third-person asymmetrical horror title. As a victim, you must use your wits and stealth to stay out of the family's reach and find the tools you need to lead to your eventual freedom. Slaughter family players must seek out, track, and stop their guests from escaping. Players of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre can finally find out if they have what it takes to survive. Requirements are pretty hefty on the recommended side of things. i7 10th gen or Ryzen 5 5600X, 16 gigs of RAM, RTX 3070 or RX 6700 XT, so relatively high end, but the minimum, much more tame, i5 6th gen, Ryzen 5 1600, 8 gigs of RAM, or an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 or RX 580. So those are throwback GPUs there, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre available now for $40. Next up, we had the official release from Hungry Couch Games and Tiny Build. We have Black Skylands. Become the captain of an airship and explore the world of the skies, gather resources and build powerful weapons, uncover ancient secrets, and fight beneath your ship's sails. Very positive reception on this one as it was in early access. 1323 reviews, 84% positive, is enjoying a 10% off launch discount at $18 as well. Prepare to embark on a remarkable journey as Eva, a skilled and valiant young marshal fighting to protect her people from the invading Falcons and Swarm. Take command of your own airship and embark on an expansive journey through a world of boundless skies. Gather resources to craft powerful weapons, upgrade your ship to new heights, unearth ancient secrets, and engage in thrilling battles beneath your ship's sails. From the depths of the unknown sky, a formidable threat looms. Follow Eva's journey as she ventures forth to uncover the hidden mysteries within the dark clouds. Fight in the skies and on lands. Choose your airship, gather resources for powerful upgrades, defend the floating islands, and explore an expansive open world. Embark on thrilling raid missions as well. That's after the main storyline. The game is available now at $17.99 as a part of its launch discount. That'll last until August 23rd. Next up, we have a game that I really should have mentioned a while ago, but that is Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew. Now, this is coming from Mimimi Games, the same people that brought you Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun, which is a game that I've raved about and recommended so many times, and Desperados 3, another tactical title, Wild West. That was a really good one as well. Shadow Gambit is their latest title, and for some reason, I had not been up to date on it, and I didn't know it was coming out right now, but it has overwhelmingly positive reception right now. 653 Steam user reviews, 96% positive. Dropped on August the 17th. Welcome to the Lost Caribbean. In this stealth strategy game, join a ghost ship with a living soul and assemble a cursed pirate crew. Embrace magical powers to defy the menacing army of the Inquisition who stands between you and the mysterious treasure of the legendary Captain Mordechai. The game is currently 10% off as a part of its, launch discount, so it's $36. There is a variety of different bundles and whatnot for extra content. The game has been received very, very well. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. GameSpot gave it a 9 out of 10. 85 on Metacritic right now. System requirements are super tame, so don't worry too much about that. You've got full controller support, so I imagine on Steam Deck it's working fairly well. This is Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew, an all-new stealth strategy game set during an alternate history of the golden age of piracy. Assemble your cursed pirate crew, outsmart your enemy, your ship, your home. Join the Red Marley, a ghost ship with a living soul on deck. Plan your next adventure, or just hang out with your crewmates while they enjoy their own life. Get to know these legendary cursed pirates of the Lost Caribbean with individual character missions. Find out about their backstories as well, and play it your way. Freely select your crew members before embarking on each mission. Utilize their unique abilities and find new strategies against the forces of the Inquisition. Explore the Lost Caribbean and manipulate time and experiment. Again, system requirements, super tame. It notes 3 GHz 4-core as minimum at 8 gigs of RAM, a GTX 750 Ti, 7870 or RX 570. Recommended's a little higher end, but not even that crazy. GTX 970, 1660, or RX 6500 XT. 16 gigs of RAM is probably the most notable thing, but yeah, if you're into tactics games, one to keep on your radar. Add it to the wishlist for now if you do want, but overwhelmingly positive thus far for that. Definitely going on my personal wishlist, and probably for a lot of you guys if you enjoyed Shadow Tactics or Desperados, another one to have on your radar. Lastly, we have Labyrinthine, a co-op horror game like no other. Play with 1 to 4 players online as you solve puzzles, collect items, and run from the horrors that lie within. Follow in the footsteps of Joan in the story mode, or tackle procedurally generated maps that scale with your level and bring a fresh experience each game. The game has had a very positive reception throughout its early access period. 8,700 reviews, 86% positive. $9.99 price point. Obviously, the game can be played in both standard and VR modes, something that, you might want to take advantage of if you do have a VR headset. Completely Steam Deck verified as well. If you're into horror titles and online horror games, co-op horror games, this might be one to either add to the wishlist or pick up outright, given that it's got a pretty solid price at $9.99. And that is going to do it for me. Again, some recent Steam releases I wanted to highlight before we get into a jam-packed, period of a lot of big games. Immortals of Avam out tomorrow. Armored Core 6 later this week. Just a ton of stuff coming out. But Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, at the very least, add that game to your wishlist. I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy it. I understand the price point is high, but having a great time with that. HoloCure, Save the Fans, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Black Skylands, some decent stuff all around. So check it out. Links to all of these titles in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button, so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.